2022 NFL Power Ranking. It's been a season as filled with surprises as it was with excitement. After winning the Super Bowl last year, the Rams fell apart. After losing the Super Bowl last year, the Cincinnati Bengals continue to thrive. The New York Giants, Seattle Seahawks, and Minnesota Vikings exceeded expectations. The Rams, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Green Bay Packers failed to meet them. Now it's time for the second season, as 14 teams begin the month-long march toward Glendale, Arizona. At number 14, Miami Dolphins. The good news for the Miami Dolphins is that Sunday's squeaker over the New York Jets combined with New England's loss in Buffalo boosted the team into the postseason for the first time since 2016. The bad news is that unless the Dolphins get quarterback Tua Tagovailoa back for next week's trip to Buffalo, the playoff trip is going to be a short one. With both Tagovailoa and backup Teddy Bridgewater sidelined, the Dolphins were forced to turn to rookie Skylar Thompson under center against the Jets. The results were not good. Thompson barely cracked 150 passing yards. Miami was 4 for 13 on third down. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more NFL content. At number 13, Seattle Seahawks. This was supposed to be a rebuilding year in Seattle. The team traded Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos and released veteran linebacker Bobby Wagner during the offseason. The Seahawks were going to use Geno Smith as a bridge starter, stockpile draft picks, and look towards the future. Instead, Smith now holds the single-season franchise record for passing yards. And after the Seahawks survived the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions beat the Green Bay Packers, the Seahawks are the 7th seed in the NFC playoffs. At number 12, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers being back in the playoffs as NFC South champions isn't surprising. However, the fact that their Week 17 win over the Carolina Panthers put them at 8-8 is another matter altogether. Most of the struggles that have befallen the Buccaneers this season stem from inconsistencies on offense. Number 11, Jacksonville Jaguars. Not that long ago, the idea that the Jacksonville Jaguars would win the AFC South seemed laughable. When the Jaguars lost to the Denver Broncos in London on October 30, they were a 2-6 team, mired in a 5-game skid. It was the same old Jaguars, the same old futility. At number 10, New York Giants. Among the 14 teams in the postseason this year, there probably isn't a bigger surprise than the New York Giants. Not many expected the Giants to vie for a playoff spot at all in Brian Daboll's first season as the team's head coach. No one expected that heading into Week 18 finale against the Eagles, the Giants would already have a wildcard spot soon up. At number 9, Baltimore Ravens. They say familiarity breeds contempt. If that's the case, then the hatred level for the Ravens and Bengals will be high when the two teams meet for the third time next week in Cincinnati. At number 8, Los Angeles Chargers. Among the AFC's wildcard teams, the Chargers appear to be the best equipped to make a run in the postseason tournament. And so long as the defense can continue to keep pace with Herbert, Austin Eckler, and Los Angeles' 9th-ranked offense entering Week 18, the Chargers are going to be the team no one wants to face. At number 7, Minnesota Vikings. There isn't a harder team to figure out in this year's playoff than the Minnesota Vikings. In some respects, the playoff draw was a blessing to the Vikings. For next week's wildcard round, Minnesota drew a Giants team they just beat in Week 16. At number 6, Dallas Cowboys. The problem with these Cowboys is that a one-and-done playoff trip is just as likely as a deep run, depending on which Cowboys team shows up. Dallas has shown the ability to hang a big number on a good team, but they have also struggled with turnovers and looked mostly awful in Week 18, lost to the Commanders. At number 5, Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are from a one-man band. The Philly defense is second in yards allowed, 8th in points allowed, and led the league with a jaw-dropping 70 sacks. With 1,496 receiving yards, A.J. Brown set a new franchise record in his first year with the team. At number 4, Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs are rolling as they head back into the postseason as the top seed in the AFC after dispatching the Las Vegas Raiders on Saturday. The Chiefs have won 5 straight and 9 of 10 since their bye week. At number 3, Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati's Week 18 win over the Ravens eliminated the possibility of a coin flip from home field advantage in next week's third matchup of the season between the two teams. At number 2, Buffalo Bills. It was an unprecedented and difficult week for the Buffalo Bills. Damar Hamlin's life-threatening injury and the cancellation of the team's Week 17 game with the Bengals both loomed large over Buffalo as the Bills played the New England Patriots. Finally, at number 1, San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers entered the 2022 season as a franchise in transition. Despite making it within a game of the Super Bowl last year, the 49ers chose to make a switch at quarterback, handing the offensive reign over to second-year pro Trey Lance. What do you think about this season's Super Wildcard Power Rankings? Did your favorite team make it here? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.